The smell of Earl Grey tea, the light of morning, the way milk sinks in and then spills up in a puff like a cloud from a volcano before the spoon stirs it all together into a tornado of swirling light melding into and taking over the dark until it is all one murky, milky, orangey, beige color that only black tea with milk makes. I remember wanting to grow up so bad so I could drink it. Not because of how good I knew it would taste, but because I wanted to be like you, as powerful and bright as fire, and as calm and still as the sea before a storm. Growing up, you were like a lion in my eyes. There was nothing you were scared of, nothing you wouldn't face. And you taught me to be the same, fierce and unafraid, and unapologetic for being myself. You taught me to love spiders because they are creative geniuses and the best weavers in the world. Showed me how to stand up to scary stray barking dogs in Mexico and never let them smell my fear. You taught me to always cherish friendships the most because boys would come and go. You taught me to learn how to do everything by myself because one day there might not be anyone around to help. You showed me that being a woman didn't stop you from doing anything. You just might have to work twice as hard with twice the heart. You taught me weird was cool and unique was beautiful. You couldn't see things as ugly, you just saw different, and different was beautiful. Ugly was a way people acted when they didn't act out of love, not a physical description of a creation. I never felt so safe as I did in your arms. You said I could stay with you forever, but you were pretty sure I wouldn't want to. I never wanted to grow up because I never wanted to lose that place in time where you and Dad were the light in my eyes, where there was joy and magic in everything, big and tall or simple and small, like making the morning tea. And I saw what happened to people who grew up, and I didn't want any part of that. But you showed me how to nurture my inner child and keep her alive, joyful, and wild throughout my life. I could feel your love like a warm blanket made out of a soft cloud laying lightly over me. You saw me before I knew what that meant. You talked to me and treated me how you saw me, to the spirit in me. You showed me that life was more than getting by. You taught me how to grow wings and fly. On the hope of dreams, on believing in things, on growing and reaching for better places than we've been. For the unseen, for the colors that bleed outside the box of black and white. For making dreams, waking realities. You showed me that you could make art out of every part of your life. You showed me that I didn't have to do anything, but I could do anything. There was a choice. Free will was a gift to be used, not forgotten and abused. You showed me how to laugh in the storm, to be real in the norm, to be happy and not conform. And I was a storm, a flying ball of an ocean of emotion and fire, of passion and pride, of opinion and certainty. I don't know why. I thought I knew so much, or how you taught me when I was so sure of everything. But you did. You got through that thick skull and spoke to the spirit inside of the kid. You're the most humble person I know. Even while you're reading this, you won't take credit for all that you did and all that you are. You're more than a star. You're my moon and my sun, my pillar of strength, my number one. You are wiser than you know, larger than you show. You have seen more than most and are still living for growth and change after all the pain. You are the strongest woman I know, not because you've survived all that you have, sailing across oceans with your family of 5, navigating with your sextant, getting readings from the sun, breaking our mast halfway across the Pacific and barely making it to Hawaii with a quarter a sail, losing your daughter in a tragic car crash the same year as your mother, and then dad to cancer the same year as your father, just to name a few stumbles along the way. But it's that you did it with grace, with tears in your eyes and a smile on your face, that you never gave up on me, on life, on love, on humanity. You never stopped being you, and you never stopped loving me. You never stopped chasing dreams, and you never stopped believing in things. You never let the world beat you or Satan win. You kept your joy and your light through everything. You are the perfect cup of tea after the milk storm swirls and settles in.